Hi, today I'm going to be talking very briefly about applied behavior analysis and a bit more in depth on what parent training is and how important carryover is in an ABA therapy-based program. I'll tell you a little about myself. So my name is Emily Scott. I got my bachelor's of science in psychology and a master of science in applied behavior analysis. I have over 6.5 years of experience training and working in ABA. I am a board certified behavior analyst and an international behavior analyst, and I'm also the team lead of child services at the Wellness Center in the Cayman Islands. Applied behavior analysis is a type of therapy that is based on the science of behavior and learning, and it is designed to help people with autism spectrum disorder. It helps us understand the reasons why behaviors occur, how behavior can be affected by the environment, and how learning can take place. Basically, the goal is to decrease the behaviors that get in the way of learning and could potentially be harmful, but also increase behaviors that promote a variety of skills that we're going to look at on the next slide. We teach the types of skills that encourage independence, communication, language development, learning, self-care, social skills, play and leisure, motor skills, and academic skills. One key aspect of a child's success in an ABA-based therapy program is parent training and carryover. There is research done by Andrea Dennison and others in December 2019 to support parent training, especially with culturally diverse families, as it promotes greater generalization and more effective treatment overall. Generalization involves the child's ability to carry over skills across environments, like washing their hands at home, school, the community, or at the clinic, and with different people other than therapists. So eventually, the child is able to follow the instruction to put away their belongings when told by mom, dad, sister, brother, auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa, nanny, or whoever else. Parent training in ABA consists of the family working with the clinician to not only learn techniques to help manage behavior, but also teach more appropriate skills that the child can engage in instead. Parents learn to understand the reasons why behaviors happen and the events that surround said behaviors. Knowing this, parents can enhance their ability to help their child to communicate their needs in a more functional method. So instead of throwing a toy at mom to get her attention when she's on the phone, Ben can tap her on the shoulder and wait for her to respond. With training, parents can be more familiar with the behavior intervention plans that can be utilized in therapy sessions also, and there are specific ways in which we respond to target behaviors. So these target behaviors are basically the behaviors that have been chosen for reduction, and they get in the way of learning. They're harmful, and they're also prioritized by caregivers or parents. So if all of us are consistent in the ways that we respond to certain behaviors, we can successfully reduce inappropriate ones and replace them with more functional behaviors and communication. So we could also work with families to come up with solutions to specific situations and scenarios that aren't addressed in direct one-to-one ABA therapy sessions too. There are many benefits to parent training, including what was just mentioned on the previous slide. Sessions also involve the teaching of strategies that aid in the carryover and maintenance of what a parent's child is currently working on in their ABA therapy. In therapy, we work on helping children with autism learn skills that they need to be independent. By practicing these skills outside of therapy sessions, it sets up the child for more success in being able to display their new skills with different people. Parent training in ABA teaches guardians to help their children translate the skills that they acquired in therapy to the real world. Children need to know how to apply these skills to different types of life situations with different people. It can also help to build a deeper, more understanding relationship between a parent and their child. Now, guardians get a better understanding of how they can personally play a role in their child's progress and learn what a therapist is doing with their child all those hours a week. As caregivers progress through the training, they become more able to ensure their child has the skills that they need to face life's challenges when they are on their own. This encourages their independence and allows the parent to be able to support their child more, but only as needed. Parent coaching can be very empowering. With the foundational knowledge that they gain around ABA, and as parents get to know their child even more, it allows parents to not have to constantly consult with experts. Families will have better insight into why their child's behavior is happening, how to adjust the environment to meet their needs, and how their child best gains skills. It can also be super important for dangerous behaviors or situations where higher support is needed. Parents gain knowledge of what works and why it works. Parent training helps practitioners too. One of the greatest things about this is that we are provided with the opportunity to build rapport and get to know the family. Parents tell key information about their children that most likely only they know. In addition to this, you are essentially putting us out of our jobs. Once parents are able to reach parent training goals, to enable their child to do better and learn and thrive in all environments outside of the clinic. We want to ensure that our kiddos' environments are predictable and consistent and set up for the most success. In addition to this, parent training addresses personal concerns. It is more than supporting the child. It is to help the guardian better understand their needs and get answers to questions that they have had. Parents are vital and the most consistent part of a child's environment in life. Without our guardians, children would miss a massive piece of their ability to develop to their full potential. Parent training and carryover is an essential part of an ABA-based therapy program where everyone involved works together and also benefits. Thanks so much for listening. Please let us know if you have any questions.